Crimes of Passion 2, Chapter 9, The Royalty. Tristan glances at the grinning twins. The accusations that Juliana once had an affair with another Thorn hangs heavily at the air. You're lying. Juliana could barely stand the lot of you. Relax, Tristan. It was well before she was forced into accepting you as a similar, as a suitor. It's not like she cheated. Though she did seem much more passionate about her first story of love than she was for you. Recepting as Tristan's expression, George's placing a hand on her arm. You two sure about this? Because I need more details. Casper stretches out, reclining against Mika's knee. I found portions of letters Juliana wrote to her former lover. Likely, that letter used in Tristan's trial was one of them after the relationship soured. You knew, and you were just going to let the prosecution slander her. I wanted to see how it turned out, and what about your self-confirmed? And in those letters, in these letters, did my last fiance, my late fiance, ever indicate whom she was speaking? Probably not. No names. It all seems very secret and clandestine. Sorry for the pause. I was trying to hold back a sneeze. But she was much more complicated, explicit in other ways. Was she loved the words pulsating, didn't she, Casper? How are you so sure those letters weren't addressed to me? Because they were from years back, and you are the only other Thorn she mentioned in them, not kindly. There could have been 4 or so letters. We put them back where we found them when we were done. They held no true value. And where did you find them? Mika and Casper exchanged loaded plans from the Casper nods to the fireplace. We fed them back to the flames from which they came. We're long gone by now. They're long gone by now. Tristan stares into the smoldering fire for a long, agonizing moment. When he looks back to her siblings, a storm churns in her eyes. How convenient it must be for you. How convenient it must be for you that your gossip is always so unverifiable. Tristan turns and strides from the room, fists clenched, are about to follow when one final question occurs to you. When did you find those? Where did you find those letters? Do you remember? How could I forget? I found them nearly 8 years ago. That week after Juliana's took her little tumble overboard. You dash out of the room after Tristan and Mika's coolly voice fading behind you. America's always rude. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, amiga. You be rude. You get rude in response. You catch sight of Tristan at the far end of the corridor. She bursts into Mother's room, and you rush after her. Best friends discuss their sordid affairs and confide in each other, don't they? I was only 18 when she died, Tristan. She wouldn't have shared her sex life with a child. Tristan glances at you as you pointedly close the door. You can see her hands are shaking. Do you think it's actually possible that Juliana was involved with another thorn before Tristan? She did spend most of her life around her family, and she was close to Baz long before. Don't even suggest Sebastian. We can't rule him out, though. Do you understand what this means if Juliana was involved with one of your siblings? Then one of my siblings might have murdered her. Yes, I understand that perfectly. Do you think Juliana and Nadia's death could be connected? Baz fell out with both of them. With this information, potentially. But it's been so long. Maybe he murdered Juliana in revenge for leaving and then framed Tristan to get her out of Dracoria and out of the line of succession. And when Tristan returned, was absolved, he tried again with Nadia. Juliana can't have been in love with Baz. She kinda stand him by the end. She used to duck behind topiaries, said tapestries, topiaries to avoid him. Didn't she hit you at the beginning of your engagement? Feelings can't change. That's true. Julie and Baz only truly loved each other after the act was stalled, and it is possible, Tristan. Tristan rubs a hand over her neck, her brow furrowing in confusion. It would explain why he hated me so much. But why wouldn't she have told me that she's been with Sebastian or whoever else it was afraid? Maybe Juliana was afraid. We know Juliana was communicating with her therapist about being stalked by someone. Along with that letter Nadia introduced as evidence, the one telling them to leave her alone. Neither of which she told me about. I failed her and I didn't even know it. She knew she was in very real danger, Tristan. Maybe she was trying to protect you. This speculation. How do we get answers from a woman who died 8 years ago? I mean, we can't talk to their mothers, right? Marjorie looks away, biting her lips. Well, you could ask her mothers. Got it. That's how you get answers from her. Get answers for a dead person on their behalf. They won't talk to me. They didn't even attend the coronation. They can't turn the current princess out of their home, and they like me if I ask nicely. Marjorie, you would do that for us? So we pop over 14 and expect them to answer the question of the woman they're convinced murdered their daughter. Don't forget the detective who proved her innocence. Eloise will be hostile, but Naomi has always been level-headed. If you impress her, she'll hear you out. She may even help you. And how exactly do we account this? I'm guessing that just in the part, maybe? Naomi and Eloise are descendants from noble houses. Despite the emotions you saw at the trial, they both value adequate and decorum highly, which means they will be more inclined to talk to you if you compose yourself more like a socialite than a hardened American detective. Taylor will go it will go a long way in winning their trust. You don't know them like I do. This is true. Marjorie pulls open the doors of her armoire, revealing a dashing full suit, perfect for sipping tea in the countryside. Okay. They give me a wedding vibes here. And mom is a word is the name of this. You want me to dress in fools and lift my pinky during an interrogation? Are you serious? Yes, she is. You will look adorable in a floral spray. Max, do you have a floral crown headed in here somewhere? It's teachers and not Coachella. Yes. Fine. Dress me up and teach me how to eat cucumber sandwiches. Oh, I hate cucumber. Marjorie starts pulling bolts of fabric from around her bedroom, holding them critically against her skin. You can eat sandwiches however you like, as long as you keep your mouth shut when you chew. Tea is much simpler than dinner in Dracovia. The only rule you need to remember is to always allow your host to pull for you. That's right. And allow them to sip from every new pod before you as a show of faith that they haven't poisoned it. That doesn't mean they haven't poisoned the cup, or the food. That's very true. That sort of thing is how you survive in Dracovia. But you won't need to worry about the Dragessels or progressives. They're not going to try to harm you even if they do hate you. What will they try then? To keep the conversation light and end it as quickly as possible, if you want answers about Julie, you will have to be subtle, keep them talking. And where are we on that PG position? They keep it tucked, right? Yep, keep it tucked. They don't seem like that stuffy type from a child. What about Ember? Maybe she could soften them up a bit. Afraid not. Always kind of distasteful for Ember. She and Juliana always disagreed on it. Don't worry, I will take good care of Ember while you're away. Now go and let me work some magic. I'll have the invitation and your outfit ready by tomorrow morning. Tristan has brushed against yours as you step into the corridor. I had hoped that our first trip out into the Draconian countryside would be a romantic one. They'll find a way to fill it in. Even if I'm the one driving. You take Tristan's hand and yours, gently brushing your thumb along the ridges of her knuckles. You should know by now that I like a challenge. That's true. Tristan wrist, taking your hand and press a brief but long kiss to your temple. Thank you for helping me, but still, this late. I know the twins were only trying to hurt me, but it feels important. I agree. Tristan smiles at you and lets your hand go. You reluctantly part ways to your separate bedrooms. That next morning, you begin the long drive to the Draconian countryside, discussing your strategy on the way. Tristan's driver pulls to a stop by the massive flying steps and opens the passenger door with a push. Here we are, welcome my princess to the vessel's summer stage. You pull uncomfortably at the zip tie around your neck and you are out of the boat. Oh, I hate when these kinds of things that make you leave it alone. Oh, come on. This dark color is making my neck all sweaty. Good thing that floral blazer will cover your sweat stains then. Stop enjoying this. Dude, I'm sorry, but I plan to enjoy looking at you and that dandy little outfit every bit as much as I enjoyed pulling it off for you. Always Tristan, your job to you see Tristan in the news look as you approach the manor's frosted doors. The doors open within seconds of Tristan ringing the bell, but instead of a dollar, you're met by the familiar face of Naomi Georgescu herself. Oh no. Neil Jackson from Terrafest. Okay. Princess Tristan and Tallulah Rose, I believe, from that. I think it's time we clear the air, don't you, Naomi? Naomi eyes her son Tristan for a long moment. They soften, and he gives her a thoughtful nod. Perhaps it is time. Come. Elise is waiting inside. Naomi steps aside, welcoming you into the manor. She leads you through a quiet parlor near the front of the house. Rose looks up from a beautifully glazed table. Turns to Tristan. The two women exchange their look, communicating in a private language honed through decades of marriage. Elise looks to Tristan. It's just as well, really. I've been trying to write you and your mother a letter to apologize for my conduct in court for weeks now. Countess Eloise, you have nothing to apologize for. I can't even begin to imagine the pain of looks to come out. Indeed, I understand how Desperately, you wanted answers. After 8 years, beginning to fear those answers may never come. Naomi put a hand on her wife's shoulder, giving her a fondly funny look, which is why we're doing our best to look forward, not back. It's what we would have wanted for us. Yes, this is hardly the conversation to have between reunited friends, and not at all the conversation to have over tea. Please sit. Naomi glances at you as you take the seat opposite her. Do you attend teas often in New York, Detective? I'm afraid not. Well, I never know just by looking at you. I was about to see you still in Jacoria. I'd have thought there'd be no use for a famed detective to remain once his charge was aggravated. Admitted. From the way Eloise holds herself as she pours the tea, you can tell she's paying close attention to your answer. I want this for Tristan. Naomi glances from you to Tristan, her eyes linger on the minuscule space between you. In what way? If you heard of my work, if you heard of my detective work, then you must have heard that Tristan was vital to solving my most famous case, the Harley Killer. We did read something to that effect. My employer was so impressed with Tristan that she hired her to work with us full time. We've become good friends in the process. Yeah, good friends. Sure. So it was being modest. We trust each other. And implicitly, he has saved me from a burning building. Among other things, you returned the favor. I returned to an uneasy situation at home, so it will remain until it's remedied. But you'll all have to return to New York at some point. Is it true? But we'll only return when our work and this murder is solved. Eventually. Eloise sets a steaming teacup in front of you. You follow Tristan's lead, adding a splash of milk and a lump of sugar. We took a holiday in New York. Once for Christmas, Juliana wanted to see the big tree in Rockefeller Square. Do you remember, Naomi? I remember the hat you bought her off a hawker, hideous thing, glittery and green with a Tinsley pom-pom. She loved it. She was the sparkliest little girl in all of New York. The women smiled sourly at each other over their untouched tea. You must have made Juliana's vacation. My dad only had to take me uptown, and I still thought he was a king for doing it. Your father took you to see the tree. Every year until he passed, but the first time was special. I had no idea trees could even grow that big. And then they turned on the lights, and I felt like I was in a storybook. But Dad laughed when I told him that. Midtown is a long way from Middle Earth. Julie reacted just the same way you did. What did she say to about the tree? I wish I could fly so I could be the angel at the top. It sounds like it? Just like it. I'm sorry to hear that your father is lost to you, Taleba. I mean, yes, but they're never, our loved ones never lost as long as we remember them through the people they left behind. Thank you. I try to remember the good things about him. It helps to keep his spirit alive. See? A warm feeling surrounds the table. Just for a moment, you feel like you've made a breakthrough. Then Eloise sips her tea and looks away. We always meant to go back again, but times move so quickly. Gianna was a teenager before we knew it. Yeah. You're saying good friends with Tristan? This might be our best chance to bring the conversation toward Gianna's past relationship. When I was a teenager, all I could think about was dating. Julie had never had much time for dating. Even as a teenager, she was extraordinarily focused. When she wasn't studying, she spent most of her time volunteering or attending rallies. She was a remarkable girl. Really, she didn't date. How did she manage to escape all the tabloid gossip going up by not doing anything gossip-worthy? Understandable. She started volunteering as soon as she was 12, and she ran her first advocacy campaign. Her first advocacy campaign at 15? Bro, that's impressive. Not much time for dating. Not much time, not much explanation. She understood Jacobean politics from a very early age. She knew an arranged marriage was her best chance to enact change. She never rebelled against the idea. She may have been progressive, but she was also ambitious. She knew what opportunities being wedded to power would bring. Her bigger problem was with the eligible young woman, and she realized she'd be most likely to be matched with it. Until she got to know her a little better like that. I didn't deserve her. On that, Juliana would have vehemently disagreed. And you? I don't know what to think anymore, Tristan. Naomi sets down her teacup and extends her hand to Tristan. Tristan takes him, holding tight. I think that Julie would want us to bear the hatchet and welcome you home. Things are going well. We're so close. She always used to say that she wasn't home until she did beating you soundly at croquet. The hoops are already set up. Louise looks certainly at Tristan and Naomi did not. Yes, play with us so we can take Julie's so that we can play as our fourth. Okay. Kind of group. German, the guesser was where they round up for day. Yes, please. Yes, please. Excellent. Well played, double detective here with me. Now you can't put me with her. Don't worry, Eloise, don't worry. I'm sorry, dog, but I like a challenge, and you're it. No offense, Princess Kristen. And I'm thinking I'd be honored to play with Eloise. And you take her arm and lead you in a quick stride towards a vibrant lawn set up with 4 white arches. You are the Countess Eloise and Tristan. So Avenue not speaking. I do know how to play Eloise, but I do not want to say what are you up to. I'm not stupid at croquet. I'm not stupid about the knowledge of croquet. I know how to play. That's alright. You're not the first Polish American I've ever been paired with. Who were the others? Let's just say that I played with several US presidents, one of whom I call scratching his back. Scratching his backside with the mallet. First of all, ew. Second of all, which one? You said George Washington, John. Telling you that would spoil all the fun of letting you use your imagination. Oh, okay. You're right at the corner of the lawn where 4 mallets and 4 balls are arranged. You only hand your mallet. The rules of croquet are very simple. We play each group in turn using only our mallets to strike a ball. Obviously, once a player has run their ball through the hoop, they win the point and we proceed to the next. And annually tapping the ball counts as your turn, so be careful with the mallet and your feet. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I'm very knowledgeable about croquet. One of what I don't like about croquet. Sounds simple enough. I thought there would be more strategy. Go for it, there is. Since you dressed for the game, Detective Rose, you and Naomi may play last. Ah, yes, that's good. Is that good? Yeah, very good. Yes, it allows us to be more strategic, but Eloise also believes she can beat us even without an advantage. I've seen Eloise play. It's not empty fostering. I'm gonna say pestering. Eloise sees Tristan a briefly amused look as she collects her own mallet. Now, chit chat, let's begin. Our first group is in the opposite corner. She lines up her shot, she lines up Her sight draws back her mallet and makes a commanding tap. Her ball sails across the field, stopping immediately in front of the hoop. Wow. We have not hit too hard or too soft, just right in the middle. Tristan whistles appreciatively as Eloise gives a German nod. A minute later, Tristan ball goes across the field, or shooting the hoop as several feet. Power too. She lines up her shot, tapping the ball gently. It falls a few feet short of Eloise's ball. Always too hesitant. Okay. You take your place over the remaining balls. Okay, so the goal is to not go too hard and too soft, and just in the middle. Technique. You hit the ball. You hit the ball and the ball goes across the field, gently knocking Eloise's ball out of the way. Impressive. I haven't seen you first play like that since. Just Julian. That's a flattering comparison. Julie always believed in giving credit where credit was due. She would have cheered for that shot, and we should do it before her. But that woman always breaks out into a loud whoop. Okay, Maui. Tristan joins her as Naomi smiles at the company. That's worth it, You send the ball to the hoop on your next turn, earning another towards the king. A point to you and Naomi. Our next hoop lies ahead. As you play through the next few hoops, you're hardened to see the team ease between Eloise and Tristan with every shot. Styling you good is not long, it's all wrong. You look positively boorish. It's a relaxed trip. Julie said it would give me a smoother shot. Across the field, perhaps, but for love shots, you need to hold your hands closer together. This is true. Naomi watches them triumphantly and close to you. Her voice is too low to carry across the field. Why did you really come here today, detective? You get the feeling that she won't punish you for telling the truth, but reopening the history of her daughter's death instead. Tristan wanted to fix things with your family. We should have known better than to bring that case against her away. Gianna's letter just appeared out of nowhere anonymously. I should have realized sooner that someone was using our pain to toy with Tristan. So you don't blame her? If I blame Tristan for taking her out on that boat, then I would have to blame myself and Eloise for pushing her into an arranged courtship in the first place. I agree, that's a dangerous line of thinking. If you truly did come to make amends, then I'm grateful Eloise would never have admitted it, but she misses her too. Where were they close before Juliana died? She was the one who convinced Julie to give her a chance. She was convinced there was a good heart in there. I hope this isn't out of line to say, but Tristan's been struggling since the trial too. Not at all. It must have been terrible being dragged back here and accused again. I can apologize. That's not necessary. She doesn't blame you. But she also never had the chance to say goodbye to Juliana properly. Perhaps if she could get some closure. Of course, we left Juliana's room as it was. Juliana's room as it was. Tristan is welcome to go upstairs once we finish the game. Whatever you two are gabbing about over there, you're holding up the game. Left our yelling partner. Run up and lose with honor. Lose? We don't lose in Chip Nation. Or will lose. If it was a mistake putting the two of you on a team, I'd forgotten how inseparable you are when you're together. If it's not in my control, I'll lose. But if it's in my control, I win. Liar. Okay, Elise. Okay. If you manage to score this one teller, we can win the whole game. Exactly. And I'll wait. No person don't chill. Tristan, I love you. You have my heart. But you're going to lose. You're going to lose. You had a smile as you line up your final shot. Score. You swing your mallet and bring it down gently on your ball. Well done. The ball taps Tristan's out of the way and sails through the hoop. Rude. Oh, I'm sorry, you would have been to lose. Fat chance. I would not lose. That's the game. Point to you and Naomi. Very well played, first timer. Oh well. Okay, thank you. What can I say? I was great at mini-golf. Eloise offers you her hand. You shake it warmly. This game clearly means so much to your family. Thank you for sharing it with me. You're welcome. It's been such a long time since I enjoyed playing it. Interesting? She bites her lip as Eloise turns to her. Her face once again serious. She approaches her mallet in hand and drops it. She wraps her arms around Tristan's shoulder, pulling her down into a fierce hug. I'm sorry I ever believed that you could hurt our daughter even by accident. Thank you. We did it. Nim gives you a knowing look. Eloise, I thought I might show Tristan upstairs to Juliana's room, give her a chance to say goodbye after everything we put her through. Eloise wraps her arms. Eloise wipes her eyes and releases Tristan from a hug, but the princess holds on a moment longer. Of course, I think Julie would have wanted that. Naomi leads you inside, pausing at the foot of the stairwell. Take as long as you need. Nobody will disturb you. Thank you for trusting us with this, Naomi. And that's kind of you to say, Detective. But I worry sometimes we didn't love her enough. if we had children was a comforting hand on Naomi's shoulder, I was always jealous of you, how close Juliana was to you and Eloise. You couldn't have loved her more. Naomi gives you both a grateful smile and turns away, leaving you to enter Juliana's bedroom without a chaperone. You head up together, Tristan leading the way by memory. She pauses for the briefest of moments outside Juliana's door, then swings it open. I'm so sad for that, guys. There. She pushes it back outside and pulls out a small, thick notebook. You sit back against the wall, examine them together. Just start reading. Just on cracks, the diary opens, looking past the page or two, but you're surprised to find a recent card into the pages. On the inside, a whistle beautifully carved from dark wood to resemble a songbird. Its beak blows in a stitchel song. This is a Gregorian nightingale. And that's a bird. There's an ancient symbol. There are an ancient symbol of star-crossed lovers in our country, but it wasn't something Juliana and I identified as. The birds mate for life, but considering what else were easy prey, they mate for hawks. Many of them spend their lives mourning their lost loves. Wow. So the twins wasn't lying. Juliana was definitely involved with someone. Tristan gently kisses the caught a wing of the wooden whistle as she turned it. You can hear the small piece of paper lying inside, which sounds like there's something in there. Can you pry it open? She had days her fingers shaking. She shakes the bird, listening to the paper rattling and trepidation. I don't think I can do it. I can't stomach whatever it says. At least not without your help. Come, Jason. Okay, let's go. Ah! Okay, of course, hand it over. Turn it off. The bird into your palm as if it's burned her and steel herself for what to come next. If it's awful, just rip off the band-aid, please. You stick your finger into the hole of the bird's neck, find the old paper out over there now. You know crackles as you unfold it. The paper stiff with age. Okay, here it is. A zoom line runs across the page and a neat typeface. The gift giver hasn't even left you with handwriting to identify. Should you ever have need of me, you know how to find me. That is some kind of scientific grid. Is that supposed to be romantic? Just in trepidation gives way to confusion. She takes the note from you, turning it over in her hand. Another funny thing, Sebastian and the smaller of my siblings are wimpy, tongue-tied. Lydia doesn't strike me as someone who knows her way around a sauna either. Tristan gestures to the whistle. It's often said that the song is the saddest in the bird kingdom. It's weird, but it's been known to bring grown men to tears. You raise the whistle to your lips and blow the sound that spills out this heartbreaking cry of loneliness. It's gloomy, I know, but it's a symbol of hope rather than despair. I may even have been known how they professed their feelings for Juliana. I love you, even though it will probably never work out. Sorry, if it was one of my siblings, they would have known that someone as high ranking as Juliana would never be promised to anyone but the heir. And she's up to give anyway. If only we could establish a date for when she got this, or when it was made, maybe where we can help. Taking takes the whistle from your hand, turns it over, and mark stamped on the bottom. Then, this was the mark of the local craftsman. He only worked for royalty. Is he dead? Yes. But now we know that Casper was telling the truth. Juliana was involved with one of my siblings years ago. She may have even loved them. If they killed her, we'll make them die. Slowly. She says moodily at the wooden bed, but we're still no closer to knowing which of my person the siblings did it. The twins took on their magpie as their bird could. Another sibling have identified themselves with the golden nightingale. Not that I'm aware of. Then we get our personal drama, and included sections to businesses like a pretty fair candidate, but he and Juliana made no sense. He will say anything to get what he wants, no matter the cost, and she wanted the same thing. Maybe there was a time when she agreed with his methods, or maybe he wasn't so bad in the beginning. It's not being obtuse totally, but there's something about it that just doesn't feel quite right. Maybe she wrote about whoever it is in her diary. Very interesting, because it was so one last contemplative look, gives the whistle one last similar look, then carefully tucks it away. Okay. 5 more, 3 to go. 5, 3 to go. With that, Johnny, she revisits the diary, flipping through the pages. He said, "Barley, giving to some place to read, showing the party thoughts of her former fiance was her eyes staring the biggest. Suddenly, her eyes grow wide, and a hiss of air rushes through her teeth. What is it? Did she mention it? No, it's quite a bit more shocking than that." She clears her throat in a numb voice. She reads, "If what I suspect is true, and the queen does have a love child, not born of the king's blood, then it could change everything for the act of care. Equity. Peace. Well, guys, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you never miss on the below. Share my channel, and thank you for joining me. Till next time, the champ out. Peace.